Welcome to the True Hunt, and today we have got special guest with us, Dr. Ashok Rattan, who has given a lot of time in the medical industry and with the WHO laboratories. He was an ex-director. And apart from that, he is currently chairman of a medical committee and quality with Redcliffe Labs. He has also been an ex-faculty member with AIMS. He has joined us to discuss the recent Gazette notification of Government of India in which doctors have to be registered with the National Medical Commission. And in this particular registration, doctors have to fill their qualification, place of work, institute, and their specialty. And apart from that, from now on, doctors have to renew their license every 5 years. So he's going to discuss with us and why this step has been taken and what are the pros and cons in this particular step which has been recently notified. Welcome to the True Hunt, sir. And of course, we'll start with the National Medical Commission website, registration of doctors. Then I will come towards renewing of license every 5 years. Sir, what is your say on that?
The notification through a Gazette notification was issued on 10th May 2023. Saying that National Medical Commission, which will be run through Ethics and Medical Registration Board, would now register all medical practitioners and give them license to practice in India. It has 4 chapters. First chapter deals with definition. That means whom applies to, who would be eligible, what are the additional qualifications, etc., etc. Then chapter 2 deals with provisional registration for interns. Then you have chapter 3, which is registration in National Medical Register for license to practice. There it deals with MBBS doctors who have already finished their internship and now are ready for registration. They mentioned that this registration needs to be done on the NMC site under Ethics and Medical Registration Board, and we need to mention which state we want to practice in. They would then send it to the state medical council, and in 30 days the state is supposed to mention whether the person is eligible or if there's anything wrong. After that, every person will get a unique identification number and the state will get a code. This is what is to be done.
Sir, this is for the doctors who are currently pursuing their practice as well, or for the new ones?
Everybody needs to register. So the advantage will be that we will now know how many doctors are practicing and where are they practicing. Problem in this is it appears that you can practice only in one state.
If a hospital has got a chain, that means doctors can't be transferred from one place to another, just like it used to happen previously.
From here, it is not clear. They can decide to change from Haryana to UP or to Delhi. But for that also, there's a process that they have to then fill up the form again. Then the NMC would send it to the state for their clearance. And once the state agrees, then the code will be changed. The UID will remain the same. So this is one problem I can understand. In the past, we would be registered, because I myself was registered with MCI as well as with the UP board and with Haryana. So multiple ones are not dealt with here. And this will be all reflected on website. So it will be transparent.
Now, as we are aware that the registration process is done on National Medical Commission website. So for that, sir, we would like to know that how the process is working on the website, how easy it is for the doctors to get it registered in a quick span of time.
I spent 1 hour on the website looking at every nook and corner of NMC. There is mention of MCI, there is mention of e-Gazette notification, but the latest is of 2022, e-notification. Even this 10th May 2023 notification is not on NMC's website. There are supposed to be 5 members in the board. There is the position of chairman is vacant and 2 other positions are vacant. That means even the homework is not complete. The infrastructure is non-existent. I welcome this national medical register because it will then indicate for the first time to the decision makers and to the planners how many doctors exactly are there. But they have to set up the system first before they start implementing.
The renewing of license of doctors every 5 years from now on. So what is your say on that? How easy it would be? And of course, you are a doctor who is an experienced doctor who has been practicing also. Now you're connected with a laboratory which you're heading as a chairman. So what is you just say on that, sir?
There was a place where I read that medical knowledge is increasing so rapidly that in 7 days' time, it renews everything. So if 7 years have passed and we have not read something new, that means our knowledge has become outdated. I would welcome this step of a renewal, but there must be preconditions. Preconditions normally mean that you have to attend continued medical education. They have also had provision for foreign doctors to be given temporary registration before they come in practice.
Like Indian doctors go abroad and do the practice there. So it's the same way, I guess.
Yes, similarly, sponsors can apply on the name of foreign doctors or those doctors who want to come and study in India. The good point is whatever is done in the center will reflect in the state, or whatever is done in the state register will reflect on the common register, so that it will be a live register.
Sir, in nutshell, if we have to understand that, of course, the implementation of this notification, rather I would say that the registration process with National Medical Commission and the renewal of doctor's license is a good move, but the execution of this is missing somewhere, according to you.
Yes, definitely. And I think many of the persons I noticed are ex officio. It needs dedicated persons. In India, we are very good at formulating rules, but we are very bad at implementation. And renewal every 5 years can be a big challenge if we don't have dedicated workers who do the work and persons who supervise. I don't think that ex officios would do the job. So it's implementation which needs to be done well, but otherwise I think the step is very good and it should be implemented well.
So, sir, we can take from your words that this is a building up of data of a workforce of doctors across India, so that that data can be used in the case of any medical emergencies, which we have seen in the past to fulfill shortage of doctors.
I think it will help in the planners on making plans for the future. I think in Maharashtra about 4 or 5 years back, there was a notification that only doctors have to sign. Then they noticed that there are only 20,000 doctors and there are 2 lakhs labs. So if you insist, then you don't have enough pathologists to do only signing. So then they allowed the DMLTs also to do the work. So that our planning should be based on facts rather than on wishful thinking and good intentions. And I think the good point will be that those doctors who are doing malpractice will be caught. Fake doctors will be weeded out. Fake degrees will be weeded out.
Very well said, sir. And this was Dr. Ashok Rattan, who threw the light on the recent registration notification on the National Medical Commission website to get the doctors registered on the National Medical Register, as well as renewing of license of the doctors from now on every 5 years.